Creative Brain Candy, by creators for creators.
Thank you. I've been searching for more of our kind.
Well, lucky we found you first.
I've been quested to deliver this child. I was hoping that... Where did you get that armor?
This armor has been in my family for 3 generations.
You do not cover your face. You are not Mandalorian. He's one of them.
Think, Ferric.
One of what?
I am Bo-Katan of Clan Kryze. I was born on Mandalore and fought in the Purge. I am the last of my line. And you are a child of the Watch.
The Watch?
Children of the Watch are a cult of religious zealots that broke away from Mandalorian society. Their goal was to reestablish the ancient way.
There is only one way. The way of the Mandalore.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Smoking and Drinking in Space. This is a sci-fi podcast from a couple guys who think they know sci-fi. And this week we review the premiere episode of Season 2 of The Mandalorian as we speculate on the bold strategy of announcing the season starting 2 weeks before it actually started. It's Chapter 11, The Heiress. But first, he's the squid-faced brother who wants to get revenge for my death, but just like me, gets wrecked by a trio of Mandos. It's James. How are you doing, James?
I'm doing really good. Katie Sackhoff was in this episode, and so was Sasha Banks. So again, I imagine they scissor through space.
Yeah.
And he's the well-paid spaceship mechanic who fixes things with bubblegum and baling wire. It's Rob. How are you doing, Rob?
Excuse me. That was fishing line, and it looked like squid ink.
It was something. It was a bunch of fucking ropes and scrap metal, yeah.
Hey, I know my sailor knot.
Mon calamari jizz.
Yeah.
Gross.
You're welcome.
Jeez. What's up?
Rob with the sound effects. That's podcast gold right there. Way to go, Rob.
Damn straight.
What's happening around CBC, James?
Around CBC, we've got some great podcasts that you can go check out. We've got Spoiler They Die, a true crime comedy podcast, like hand in hand, milk and cookies, baby. We've got Simply Stogies, where I talk about stogies, very simply put. We also have Bad Gamers Anonymous, where if you suck at gaming, so do they. So go check them out, Bad Gamers Anonymous. We also have Ketobophobia. They lift weights. They eat right. They work out. I think that's a song. And you can go check them out. They also shit on everything I love. And we've got a streamer. We've got a Twitch streamer in Captain Neilskill. Check him out. And that's what we've got going around CBC. Because hashtag I care.
Rob, you got some news for us this week?
Yeah, I've only got 2 newses.
Just 2?
Yes, just 2 today.
Would you not shit this week?
Dude, I was camping, so I'm all
all those
stoked
Fudge
up.
Round you eat?
I'm all
They have,
stoked up.
they have you rocked up?
They got me rocked up something fierce.
Oh, my
All right.
God. That's so gross.
Let's see. The first thing is Wonder Woman 1984. Warner Brothers is trying to figure out if they're just going to go ahead and cut their losses and do an HBO Max release or delay till summer.
I'm going to say they're probably going to delay till summer.
If
Yeah,
they're
I
smart,
agree.
they will.
Yeah. So if the coronavirus vaccine is 95%, which is what they're saying, it's close to 95%.
95. I thought it was 90.
90%.
It's closer to 95 than it is 90. Fauci came out yesterday or today and said that. And he said that should help get people to actually take it. So if it is 95% effective and they start doling it out here at the beginning of the next year for regular folks like us, and then everyone's inoculated sometime by fall next year, yeah, waiting till summer seems to be the smart bet. Is somebody researching on the fly that I said it's closer to 95?
No.
Okay.
No?
Well, I just wondered why everyone was quiet.
I'm just assuming that you're wrong.
I'm working on the Mandalorian kill count.
Well, yeah, I'm not wrong. I promise. There was an article that I read this morning while I enjoyed a tasty cigar and some Janus Coffee Roasters Medio Tiempo blend that said it's closer to 95% than it is 90. And so that's like, he's trying, because like there's still like 60% of the US is like, I'm not going to take a vaccine because we're all idiots. So he's like, this is like, it's closer to 95, folks, than it is 90. Please take the damn vaccine.
Well, and the company may be hedging their bets and saying 90 just to be, on the conservative side. But if it's 95, that's even better. I'm gonna stick with 90 because that's the official line from the company that developed the vaccine and did the studies on it. So, and I think I think those are the numbers that they submitted to the CDC.
I don't care one way or the other. I mean, just give me the damn vaccine.
90% is really good. So
unless I'm growing a second head. And it depends on what type of head. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, just give it, just whatever.
Sure. What else you got, Rob?
A trailer for a new sci-fi movie came out. It's called Breach. It stars Bruce Willis and Thomas Jane and zombies.
Okay. How is this sci-fi?
Yeah. It's Breach. It's in space.
Oh, so it's zombies in space.
Zombie, yeah. Sorry. Did I leave the space part out? Yeah. It's space. It's space zombies. The trailer looks pretty cool. Apparently, it is. They are on their way to another Earth like planet, and
they
trying to get away.
This new Earth-like planet is lacking in zombies. Let's take some with us.
See, here's the kicker. They're leaving they're leaving Earth because it was ravaged by a plague, aka Corona, and so they're leaving. But apparently, a new contagion of some sort gets on the ship. It's some sort of shape-shifting alien thingamajigger. Yeah,
I feel like I've heard this plot somewhere else before.
Aliens, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's
or
it.
Maybe World War Z. It might be a little bit of Armageddon.
World War Z was in space?
No, but I'm just throwing out all the, you got zombies, World War Z, you got this alien, something or other, aliens, sure. A little bit of Armageddon, because why not? It's Bruce Willis. He's probably going to rip a patch off, slap it on to Thomas Jane's
If he does, it'll be the greatest movie of all time. Fight me. That fucking movie's great.
No, I know, but that's what he's going to do. He's going to do his
I
standard.
knew you would agree with me, Rob. You and I have similar tastes when it comes to movies.
Hey, Armageddon's awesome.
Thank you.
I mean,
Armageddon is awesome if you just want to get drunk or high as shit and turn off your brain and watch a great action flick.
I mean, not only does it have some science in it, it's got some science fiction. It's also got a little bit of the Nature Channel
in it.
No, it's got the Nature Channel in it about the lion in the Serengeti.
Yeah, leaving on a jet plane.
We got I have totally forgot about that. It's a musical number.
It is a musical, yeah.
Not only that, but
and
there's
Liv Tyler. Like literally, that's all you have to say is Liv Tyler.
Do you think the only reason why they got Aerosmith to sing that is because of Liv Tyler? Do you think Liv
fun fact,
went,
that was
Daddy,
the first. That was the song song that we had our first dance to at our wedding.
Who? You and Liv? Oh, the wife.
No, Liv and I. No, we won't get married. It's just it'll be common law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Whose choice? Hers or yours?
You know what? At this point, it doesn't matter. Like, just know.
Go ahead.
It involves the law, and it's her choice.
Say it. We're waiting for you to say it.
No, I'm not going to say it. Here's what I am going to say. I have news.
Okay, let's hear it.
I have news. Star Wars fans, the fandom of Star Wars is hot fucking garbage. Variety.
How is this news coming from you? Not Variety.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to disparage. I don't want to libel or slander anyone. It was Vanity Fair put out an article, said Baby Yoda canceled amid accusations of genocide, and literally the entire article are reasons why everyone's trying to cancel Baby Yoda. I am so tired. I've fucking had it with people on the internet. I hate the internet. I know I'm on the internet. I know that's how you're listening to me, is via the internet. I hate it. If I could take a match to it and watch it burn the fuck down, I would. If I could do that with Star Wars fandom, that would be my second stop. And then the media in general, just take a match to it and light it all on fire. It's fucking dumb that they took what happened in episode, I'm going to call -2 of season 2 and turned it into let's cancel Baby Yoda because he fictionally ate a woman's unfertilized eggs. I think it's mind-boggling to me that they wanted to cancel Baby Yoda. Now, of course, once what happened in this first episode of the season happened, they quickly did an update to their trash news article and said, you know, Baby Yoda has learned his lesson. Let's cancel the cancellation of Baby Yoda.
So who was this cancel? Who was trying to cancel this? You said Star Wars fans, but I haven't seen a big call for canceling Baby Yoda.
It was all over the internet. They were like, they can't, cancel Baby Yoda. It was on Twitter.
Okay, the internet is a big place. Where on the internet did this happen?
Twitter.
Oh God, Twitter is the fucking. Twitter is like
I know it's a dumpster fire, just like Star Wars fandom. I get it. Let's see here. This the gentleman who wrote this is Anthony Bresnikan for Variety Vanity Fair. Jesus Christ, why do I keep saying Variety? It's like I can't fucking read. Vanity Fair.
Look, Twitter is
a trash mag.
Fudge Round of the internet, and we shouldn't.
What is your
give
infatuation
it any
with
fucking
Fudge
credence.
Rounds?
I think he's channeling his inner Wilford Brimley for you.
Something.
I think that's what he's doing. Yeah, I get it. But I mean, cancel culture is everywhere, and people were they were highly disturbed. They were triggered by Baby Yoda eating unfertilized eggs, which is something most of us do for breakfast every day. And I don't care if the chicken's sentient or not. If there's a sentient chicken and it lays an egg, I'm going to guess that it's probably more delicious than the idiot chicken eggs that we're currently eating. So if chickens evolve to have sentience, I will be first in line at the chicken coop to grab the egg, crack it open, and eat that sumbitch. And I'm guessing it's going to be super delicious. Fuck all y'all.
Okay.
Hashtag cancel Satis.
What I bring it on, bitches. Like, I give two shits what anybody on the fucking internet thinks. Like, I just don't. I could give a fucking rip. So bring it on. You want to cancel Satis? Bring it. You want to cancel Simply Stogies? Bring it, motherfuckers. I got all goddamn day.
All right. Any more surprise news articles from anyone?
No.
Fauci said it's 95%.
Who's ready for a pod crawl?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
We can call it, I don't know, say a pod crawl? The pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Excellent! Insert it deep! Pod crawl! Kind of like a space suppository full of information.
Den and his amphibious passenger arrive at not a forest moon, which would have kept the original trilogy locale ripoff going, but a water world populated with Mon Calamari and mind flayers. Den manages a picture-perfect landing just before dumping his ship into the drink. For some reason, he pays to have it recovered and repaired instead of just letting the coral take it over. Kermit's grandma directs Den to Kermit's grandpa, and he points to a random bar, which Den takes as a lead to finding more Mandalorians. Den and Baby Yoda make it to Chili's, where the show really hammers home that it's seen and loves the Alien series, as there is yet another facehugger reference, while Den randomly asks their waiter where are all the Mandos. The waiter points to some random patron in an attempt to get the strange helmeted guy off his back, and Mando insists the stranger take him to all the Mandos, please. The stranger, seeing a fortune in Beskar standing in front of him, says sure, but we have to take my boat, and then proceeds to feed Baby Yoda, and Den to the giant, toothy asshole he keeps on his boat. Fortunately for Den, there are actually Mandos on the planet, and 3 of them swoop in from somewhere to save his ass. And they take off their helmets, which Den is not cool with, and he leaves in a huff, because the other Mandos aren't playing by his rules. Back on shore, the squid-faced stranger's brother somehow learned of his death in the few preceding hours, and now wants revenge on the guy he thinks killed him that he knew exactly where to find. Squiddy and his goons surround Den, but the Mando squad saves his ass again, for reasons. Den asks if they know where the Jedi are, and they say sure, but you have to help us on a mission first, confirming that this show is written based on the Knights of the Republic story formula. Den agrees, and takes Baby Yoda to Kermit's grandma, because she's a babysitter now. But the Kermits have recently gotten it on as one of their eggs hatches with a drooling Baby Yoda watching. Den and the Mandos break into an Imperial transport carrying weapons. In an attempt to take the ship, the Imperials do Imperial things like spraying a hallway with laser fire, and not hitting anything until something gets within point-blank range, and also murdering their own, showing the Imperials are really, really bad guys. Den and the Mandos save the transport from a watery grave at just the last second. Den is told to look up Ahsoka, making every Star Wars fan orgasm a little, and roll Baby Yoda, almost getting eaten again by a toothy asshole. Credits.
Yeah, pretty much that's it. Every one of the fandom in this burning pile of Star Wars fan trash, they all fucking jizz. Like a bunch of fucking 14-year-olds at a fucking prom getting a handy for the first time. Like, just idiots.
The fuck prom are you going to where there's 14-year-olds?
I don't know. I was trying to remember like where I went when I was 14. I could have said dry humping in the fucking mall, but I don't think people are going to malls anymore.
In the closet during a party, you know.
Well,
you
what
could
is
have
that?
7 minutes in heaven.
7 minutes in heavens, yeah.
Any other reference, but no, you decided.
Look, when I was 14 years old, I was getting handies in the fucking music room. Okay, so
why didn't you go with that?
Because nobody's going to be like in the music room. What are fucking Star Wars fans doing in the music? Oh yeah, no, they're all fucking nerds. I got it now. Yeah, I should have went with that.
You should have. Yeah, good job. You missed a golden opportunity.
Yeah, that's
Do we
podcast,
need to cut and take 2? Tell you what, let's come back in 10 minutes. I'm still counting.
They're going to try to cancel us anyway, so whatever.
I'm still trying to kill count.
And by the way, I'm fairly confident Doogie Howser, MD, at 14 went to a prom. So fuck off.
Maybe.
Well, he was a doctor by the age of 14, so his prom or his high school years were a little accelerated.
It was like 6. Yeah, probably when he was 6.
And comparing yourself to Doogie Howser is like comparing, I don't know, fudge rounds to filet mignon.
I am the NPH of podcasting.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face.
No, not even close. No.
Oh, geez. All right. So I will say that this episode has been better than the last 2 episodes. In fact, this episode,
the bar's pretty low.
This episode should have been the premiere of the season. They should have tacked on.
I think it should have been. Yeah. I think it should have been number 2.
No, I don't. So this episode was only.
They would have had to. They would have had to get rid of the frog stuff because I think
if they could have taken the events, some of the events that happened on Tatooine, where she needed to get to whatever planet that they landed on in this episode,
right, and not made
tacked it on to the beginning of this episode as a premise to getting to this episode.
Okay. Right. Since this one was only 30 some odd minutes, we could have.
Yeah, it was barely 30 minutes, and that's including.
If you take out the whole you can't use hyperdrive for reasons, like then they could have absolutely done it in one episode.
Okay.
You take out the fucking ice spiders. You take out her boiling her eggs in a fucking hot tub, and you just leave in Baby Yoda eating them. In fact, I would rewrite it so he eats all of them.
He'd get canceled for sure at that point.
Well, that would actually, end her line.
Look, I'm okay with that. I don't care. It's a fictional character. I mean, it's a fictional character. I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't understand all the hate. It's fiction, guys. It's a fucking story. You don't like it, don't watch it. Give a fuck.
No, they have to make sure nobody else watches it either.
That's just dumb. Look, I don't want to watch this fucking shit show either, but I'm forced to. And I 100% agree with you, Jason. This should have been the premiere episode. Episode 1 for this season was throwaway. It was 100% legit.
There was nothing there. There was absolutely nothing there.
And guess what?
It was fan service for the for
Yeah, for Boba
Fuckhead.
Fett fucking fanboys. That's who it was.
Well, not Boba Fett. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
With the
no, it
armor
was 100.
being
Yeah,
present, yeah.
and episode 2 was absolutely throwaway. All that was a setup to actually move the story along. It didn't move shit along. So yeah, look, I get it, guys. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and this is me talking to the writers of Star Wars, okay, and not Dave Filoni because he's a fucking idiot. But everybody else around him, like, guys, you got to tell him no. Okay, like, just kick him out. Tell him that there's fucking donuts in the cafeteria. It's a free for all. Like, get the fuck out, go get a donut. Right? Or fudge rounds. If he likes fudge rounds, maybe his blood sugar's a little low. Maybe he's got to shove his face full of a fudge round. I don't know. But whatever it is you got to do, kick him the fuck out. And you guys just be like, yeah, let's just, like, we gotta fix this. We gotta get the train back on the tracks, guys. I get season 2's written and it's done. And as far as I'm concerned, it's over. Like, this episode was okay. And it had some, oh, cool, there's Bo-Katan. Oh, cool, she said Ahsoka Tano moments. But I'm not that Star Wars fanboy anymore. Like, I can think through things critically. So the season's over as far as I'm concerned. I have no desire to watch it. In fact, Discovery season 3 was amazing. Episode 5, did you watch it, Rob?
I did. It was good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So I've been looking on WebMD, and it seems that Fudge Rounds is actually what the recommended treatment for low blood sugar is.
What?
Who knew?
Wait, you're shitting me.
Yeah.
Wait, is this on WebMD?
I didn't.
He did say
Well, it's
say
not
that
on
at the beginning.
Because WebMD's like full of shit. They're like, you're like, oh, my side hurts. What do you have? Oh, your fucking liver exploded. What?
Yep.
Yeah. WebMD can
Did you get
dick.
punched earlier? No. Oh, okay. Then it's explosive liver disease.
Explosive liver syndrome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this episode has given me a little bit of hope for the rest of the season. Well, because
there's how many episodes are left?
I know there's only 5
6?
episodes after this.
5? There you go.
There's only 5 episodes left. And I'm sure they're not going to be much more than fucking half an hour, just like this one was. I don't know why this one was so goddamn short. Why are all the shitty fucking episodes so goddamn long?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Because look, if Moff Gideon's going to be the big bad just for this season, because, you know, arguably you could say Werner Herzog's character was the big bad last season.
Right.
So if Moff Gideon's only going to be the big bad this season, that means that they're going to take 2 episodes at the end to introduce another big bad for the next season, which basically means you have 3 fucking episodes to set up how you're going to end this season.
Do you think that they will do a big bad for next season, or do you think
know.
they would focus more on
I would say
getting Yoda to Yoda world?
It's all speculation, and I don't care which way they go because, like I said, the season's ruined for me.
I don't think you necessarily have to have a big bad. You know,
but if they have Ahsoka, well, if you don't have a big bad, then it legit is fucking monster of the week fucking bullshit.
All right, I got something to pose to you two, and
pose away.
It still does feel kind of like an adventure of the week, and I'll get to that here in a bit. But while I'm thinking about it, and because you brought up Ahsoka and Baby Yoda, there's been a couple of thoughts out there that I've come across that say that Ahsoka is going to take Baby Yoda and he'll leave the series and possibly be a character in some sort of Ahsoka series that they have in the works or rumored. What do you think of that?
Great.
If I say I don't give a shit, I mean, is that too redundant already this episode?
If you say that, it just means that we're going to have to watch that series because
then you know what? Good. Yeah. No, have at it. Take him, go off and do Baby Yoda things with Ahsoka. As long as Ahsoka is played by Rosario Dawson and not whatever nuts is, like Eckstein.
Why do people think that Ashley Eckstein is going to be Ahsoka in the series?
I don't know. Maybe you missed this. Hold on, Rob.
It?
I've got this. No,
okay.
I got this.
Yeah,
Rob.
do it. Go.
I don't know if you missed this a little bit ago, Jason, but when I said that Star Wars fans and the fandom in and around Star Wars is a huge fucking dumpster fire, it's a huge fucking dumpster fire of idiots. So that's why.
Because Rosario Dawson's been confirmed.
Yes. Because people are dumb. People are dumb. And if
because
they don't get their way, they're going to complain on the internet.
And here's what it is most of the fans don't read or listen or anything to the news. What they do is they go, "Oh my God, Bo-Katan, and that was played by Katie Sackhoff. That means that Ahsoka is going to be played by X. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, y'all."
I saw people posting pictures of Sasha Banks' character and Sabine next to each other and like, there's the same character. Yeah. No, it's not.
There it is.
So the difference between Ashley Eckstein and Katie Sackhoff is Ashley Eckstein, for the most part, especially in her most recent career, is a voice actress.
Mm-hmm.
Katie Sackhoff has been in a bunch of different live action roles.
Has she?
Starbuck.
She's what?
No, she was. She was Starbuck.
Shut up, Rob. And she just happened to also voice Bo-Katan, so it made sense that she could also be the live action Bo-Katan. I mean, she looks the part, and
she is a sci-fi.
Let me see if I can help Star Wars fans, you idiots out there that for whatever reason haven't turned this podcast off yet because I disparage you literally now on a weekly basis because you are
hurting me. I need to go to my safe place.
Whatever you need to do, Rob. Have a fudge round, whatever. Look,
I'm going to continue counting.
Look, guys, when Katie Sackhoff took the helmet off, look, I just got done watching Rebels and I didn't go, oh my God, that's the same armor. I wasn't making that connection because honestly, I'm just like, this show's kind of stupid. When she took her helmet off, I'm like, holy shit, that's Katie Sackhoff. Holy shit, that's Bo-Katan. Before she even said I'm Bo-Katan, I was genuinely surprised. Do you know why I was genuinely surprised? Because I don't read spoilers and I don't get that into it. And I don't let it fucking take over every waking moment of my life because I am a normal-ish, healthy human being. So...
heavy on the ish.
Yeah, I said ish. I said ish.
So I'm saying heavy on the ish.
My genuine surprise added to my enjoyment of this episode. So I am telling you, this dumpster fire of fucking idiots that is Star Wars fans, like just leave everything alone. Stop reading shit. Go outside and get some fresh air and stop jerking off to your fucking Star Wars cartoons. Okay? If you do that, I promise you, you will absolutely 100% enjoy the show that much more because you're not caught up in, oh, Katie Sackhoff can play Bo-Katan, but you can't have Ashley Eckstein playing for Ahsoka. This is racism. It's not any of that. It does like she's just not. Just shut up and be happy that Bo-Katan's in there.
Ashley Eckstein hasn't done live action acting since 2008, I think. 2007, 2008, and that was on Nickelodeon shows.
It would be like giving Rob a microphone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. See?
How are you? I'm eating my mic right now.
Do you think your mic is a fudge round?
Is your sugar blood sugar level?
I'm also breathing into it really heavily because I am a professional.
You're something. You're something. All I'm saying is, guys, if you leave it alone and you go out and you enjoy life and you don't get so caught up in Star Wars and you don't get so caught up in Baby Yoda eating fucking eggs, the genuine surprise and joy that you will find in a show should be enough to keep it going. Unless, of course, Dave Filoni and company write 2 filler episodes to start a season.
Okay, so Jon Favreau is the one who's written the episodes up until now. There are no other writing credits on these.
Well, then Jon Favreau was doing peyote because everything he's done up to these last 2 episodes was great. I have no idea what happened. It went off the rails. You can tell me Jon Favreau wrote it. That has fucking Filoni's stupid asshole hat on top of it.
Well, maybe Filoni has infected him with Filoniism. I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Filoni media.
Filoni media. It's better than the Rona media. Look, I guess I just don't care. Like I said, when Katie Sackhoff showed up, I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. It's Katie Sackhoff. You're hot. Can I get your number? Call me maybe. And I was like, oh man, they even made, like, she looks like Bo-Katan. Like they nailed it. Like, good on them. That's awesome. And I was genuinely surprised. And for a moment, I was like, this episode's actually pretty good. Like, that's kind of cool that they did that. And once I watched the episode, I was like, yeah, all right. It was all right. They've moved the story along. I mean, now the Raven's Claw is essentially it's still the station wagon from Vacation.
The Razor Crest.
Or whatever. Razor Claw, whatever the fuck they call it. I can't give a shit. Raven's Claw. Give a fuck. Razor Crest, Raven's Claw. Fucking, they call it a Fudge Round for all I give a fuck. So it's still that. I mean, I don't know. He's kind of a shit Mandalorian, and now you find out that he's a shit Mandalorian.
Yeah, because he's part of a Mando cult.
He's a cult. He's in a cult. He's like a cult member. Like,
I don't
seriously.
think do you think he knew that?
No.
I doubt it.
No, but
that's
now
just
that
who
he
happened to
knows,
save him.
Now this is all starting to make sense. Now all the rumors that Pablo was like, or what's his name? Pedro Pascal. Pedro was like Pablo.
I don't
know who the fuck Pablo is.
Pablo
Cabana boy. I spent the night with last night. I don't know. Pedro.
Wait, whoa. We need to stop.
We need to circle
we
back
need
to
hear
that.
this one.
Fuck Pedro Pascal. Let's hear more about you and Pablo.
Let's do it.
No.
I'm all ear. Hold on. I got my drink ready and my other fudge round. Let's go.
Fudge Round. That's the name of this episode. Fucking Mando and Fudge Rounds. So it makes sense now that Pedro wants to take his helmet off, because to me that makes sense. The character's like, holy shit, I'm in a cult. Like, you have shown me the way. Let me take my helmet off.
See, I think they're gonna explore that a little bit.
I hope
in
they
terms
do.
of him having a, it's not. It's what you do with the armor, not, what the armor necessarily represents.
Right. And I kind of hope that they let Baby Yoda go with Ahsoka off to whatever stupid show that they'll do, and they'll ruin that as well. And the first 3 episodes will be filler because they want to outdo the Mandalorian filler. So let them go do that. And then it's just the Mandalorian. Like, honestly, I think I'd be okay with that as long as he can take his helmet off, and maybe that's just it. Maybe the cult that he's in is the Scientology of Mandalorians. And so he's going to now war against them, and they're going to try to ruin his life because he left the cult.
Yeah, I can see this going a couple different ways. And I agree. I think that a good move would be to write Baby Yoda out of the show by letting Ahsoka take him to train him as a Jedi and raise him and do Jedi things, because at this point, they're basically treating Baby Yoda as a prop. They have all season long. This episode didn't change that at all. Baby Yoda is getting terrorized by tiny little creatures when he fucking flipped a mud horn on its ass. It just doesn't make sense. It's not holding consistent to the character that we saw last season as far as Baby Yoda goes. But I think there's a couple of different ways that they could write Din's character in The Mandalorian. One is he starts to learn more about the actual Mandalorian ways and starts to embrace those, takes off his helmet. Then you get some more, acting and FaceTime with Pedro Pascal. The other is he sticks to what they're calling the old ways, the old Mandalorian ways. He doubles down on the cult that he's a part of and tries to take control, because it seems that there's a power vacuum in the Mandalorian culture at this point. So Bo-Katan is obviously looking for the Darksaber. She's looking for Moff Gideon because she thinks that Moff Gideon has the Darksaber, and we know he has the Darksaber because we saw that at the end of season 1. I think that the Mandalorian or Din could also start trying to get to the Darksaber, because apparently whoever has the Darksaber rules Mandalore. So they may start to pit those two Mandalorian factions against one another, with Din on one side, Bo-Katan on the other. Or
I'd be okay with that.
He could go to help Bo-Katan get the Darksaber and put her on the throne.
Well, if that was their plan all along, is to get rid of Baby Yoda and have him go off and do Baby Yoda things with Ahsoka. If that's the plan, then I will eat my words at the end of this season, because if this actually turns into like The Mandalorian, and like I feel like that middle one that you said is the way that I wanted to go, where like he kind of helps Bo-Katan get it, and then like he's like, oh well, I could lead these idiots. And then it's like, it should be about Mandalorians. That's what this whole show should be about. And so if they're setting it up with Boba Fett coming back and doing shit, not having his own show, but being a part of this Mandalorian thing. But honestly, the tone set from the first season was, this is going to be the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda show. And the whole point of this show is to get him to where he needs to go. Like, that's how they set this up. And everything else is just kind of ancillary around them. From the Darksaber to him finding other Mandalorians to Boba Fett showing up. It's all kind of just there as the backdrop of, how do I find out what Baby Yoda is? How do I get him to his people? How do I get him to his family? Or am I going to end up raising him as a foundling?
Yeah, and so that's what I hope this doesn't turn into, because that sounds more like an Adventure of the fucking Week show. And that's what we've gotten since season 1 and what we've gotten so far. And so I suspect you're probably right. I just hope that you're not. I hope that they turn this more into an episodic or a serialized series.
They won't. They won't. They won't. I hope I'm right too, but they won't. This is going to be an episodic series. It's going to have this thread that is loosely holding all of these episodes together. Each season, you're going to get 2 or 3 or 4, probably based on the first 2, probably 5 episodes of filler and only 3 real episodes of meat. And I think that's just the direction they're going to go, because Baby Yoda is a money-making machine. And if you take him away from The Mandalorian, it takes away everything they built in the first season, and it kind of makes season 2 filler until they get to the meat of what they want to do, right? Which is focus on the Mandalorians and on Mandalore and on that heritage and on that lore. Which, if you're going to name a show The Mandalorian, like, maybe that's what you should have been focusing on to begin with.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's just my thing. I may be way off base, but yeah, I can't. The amount of disappointment that I feel for season 2 of The Mandalorian it's more than the disappointment I felt for the first season of Discovery.
This show feels like an MMO. He goes to somebody, says, I need information. That somebody then says, oh, I've got that information, but you have to do something for me first. And so then they send them out on like a fetch assignment, or on some sort of fact fishing or fact finding mission. He's got to do some kind of stupid ancillary quest so that he can get the information to move on to the next person who's going to give him some fucking ancillary quest so that he can get more information. And it just rinse and repeat. It feels like a poorly designed MMO.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. I think that it's like, I keep waiting for someone to say, there have been a pack of wolves that have been hounding my homestead. If you can go kill them. My fields are overrun with rabbits. If you
can kill 10 of them,
call the herd.
Bring me back 10 rabbit pelts.
You don't kill the rabbits. You just capture them.
Well, no, you bring back their pelts. So you usually have to end up killing like 20 to 25 rabbits, because they don't drop a pelt every time. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. I don't want to say that I'm disillusioned with this show, because I'm not. I just think that it's a trash show. I'll be 100%. I think it's a trash show. I think that they had something, they were onto something with the first season, and they've squandered it, and they don't care, because now they realize, they're like, oh man, look how everybody loves Baby Yoda. He's just so cute. Let's just make him fucking cute all the time.
Yeah.
And let's have him do cute shit. Let's have him do weird shit. Let's have him do this. Let's have him do that. And we don't really need to focus on anything because the longer we keep Mandalorian from finding his home planet, the longer he gets to keep Baby Yoda.
Yeah. I'm not to the point where I think this is a trash show yet, but it's definitely not as good
I
in
want
my
to know
estimation.
what it's going to take. I want to know what it's going to take for you to be like, yeah, this is a trash show.
In my estimation, it has gone down a lot, and it's not gaining any traction. Now, this episode hasn't caused it to lose any more esteem, in my opinion, but it wouldn't take much for it just to dump into the bottom.
What if Ahsoka's not in the next episode?
I don't think she is going to be in the next episode. I think it'll be
I think
one
it'll be
more
5.
after that.
Yeah. I think it'll be episode 5. I think we're going to get
If
another
she
filler.
shows up, if she shows up in the episode, it'll be at the very end.
I can see that. I can see them teasing at the end of the episode to lead into episode 5.
Right, but then that's 2 episodes where they teased Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Like again, it is Lucas level hack writing.
Well, no, they know their fan base. They know everybody is rabid to see a fucking Jedi in this episode or in this series.
You mispronounced fucking idiot.
Yeah, the fan base is desperate to see a Jedi in this series for whatever fucking reason.
Why?
I don't know why every Star Wars thing ever has to have a fucking Jedi in it, but it does. I guess because people love laser swords and magic.
You know what this reminds me of? You talk about MMOs. This is what it reminds me of. Do you remember that the very first Star Wars MMO?
Galaxies?
Galaxies, right.
Yeah.
You remember when that came out? It was very difficult to become a Jedi.
Yeah.
And what did they do? They dumbed that shit down. Star Wars Galaxies, when you started that, like you had to choose different things and you had to, like, it was very, I mean, I'm not saying it was a good game because it was pretty convoluted, but you couldn't just start out being a Jedi. Not like Knights of the Old, or not like
the Old
SWTOR.
Republic. Yeah, SWTOR.
Yeah. It was, Galaxies was, it was very, and then they put a patch in because people were bitching even back then. Like, what was it, 2004, 2003, something like that?
Yeah, it was early 2000s.
Like bitching on the internet, like it's so hard to become a Jedi. And so they put a patch in, and then every fucking swinging dick could become a Jedi. And then it's like they still didn't learn their lesson, and they let EA fucking do SWTOR, and they dumbed that shit down even further, where any fucking idiot that likes Star Wars can like go save the galaxy or whatever. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. I don't understand the fascination with it. You know what I want to see? I want to see a show about the Sith. That's what I want to see. I want a show about the Sith. Show me all of the fucking dark magic bullshit that they used to do in the before time. Show me all of that bullshit that was somehow lost until Palpatine found. Like, show me that. That's what I want. I want something more.
Revan.
Yeah, give me fucking Revan.
So I wouldn't mind a Revan series, something that goes back to the Old Republic and deals with Revan and maybe his transformation.
As long as it's not a goddamn episodic thing, and it's
no, it'd have to be serial, and it would have to involve a lot of fucking political intrigue because that's all the fucking Sith are, is backstabbing. It'd be a lot like Game of Thrones Star Wars edition.
And but that's an adult. That would
I'd be down for that.
Yeah. Like, I get it, guys. It's for kids. And I know you've got to do that because that's the old fucking line Lucas used to use when he would shit the bed with the prequels. It's scared to where it's kids. Shut the fuck up. Like, give me an adult show because I'm done with The Mandalorian. I'm done with the episodic bullshit of the week. I'm done with the fucking, I'm just done with it. It's silly at this point. I could give 2 fucking rips about Ahsoka. I don't give a fuck. I don't. The way that she somehow survived that duel with Vader was stupid. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. There's no other way to put it. And the fact that people get so rabid about it, it just pisses me off even more. It's like, guys, go outside, ride a bike, and I don't know, have a catch. I don't know.
What does have a catch mean?
I think it means throw the ball. I think that's how they used to say it back in the old days.
Oh, we used to call it playing catch. You want to play catch or throw a ball?
Yeah, but you'd go like, you've never seen those old timey movies. Hey, Dad, want to go outside and have a catch?
No, that sounds sexual.
Maybe
Look,
it was.
I don't know. I don't live other people's lives, man. Whatever.
Who thought that Baby Yoda was going to eat the frog in the bowl?
I was rooting for it.
Hoped it'd happen, but I didn't think it would.
You didn't think it would? You didn't think he would try and pop it in his mouth and then Grandma Kermit would?
Honestly, you know what I think? I think they did a last minute edit.
You think?
I think they did. I think they went, oh shit. We kind of stepped in that one. Let's fix that.
Maybe. He might be right, but I doubt it.
Because it's all CG at that point in time, it's all CGI.
That's a lot of money to do a reshoot just because a bunch of internet nerds are fucking pissed.
No, I don't think that little tadpole was CGI. It didn't move like it was CGI. It moved like there was some kind of vibrating motor inside a rubber tadpole.
So what you're
Jesus
saying?
Christ, what you're saying is they took somebody's vibrator.
Yeah, they took somebody's sex toy and put it in a bowl of water.
All right, well, whatever.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
Well, that makes it a little more interesting, I suppose. But yeah, it is
scissoring through space, isn't it?
Scissoring through space. I was rooting for Baby Yoda to eat the fucking tadpole. And by the way, like that guy's jism, like Kermit's jism has to be fucking like super jism to fucking like make a tadpole that fast.
Yeah,
like even my wife was sitting there going, that was fast.
Well, he'd been holding up, I guess, or holding it in for a while. He was really happy to see her.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Well, I suppose like if you're a frog and if you masturbate, like you're like, oh well.
Well, I mean, you had homework. You had homework, didn't you?
Oh yeah, no, I
you figured it out. Yeah.
No, still working on it.
Oh man, it's too bad.
I mean, he wanted to get rid of Den as quickly as possible so he could go and.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So
yeah. Go
masturbate
over there.
Eggs.
I've got.
I mean, it wasn't like it's a sexual thing. He's literally fertilizing eggs with his semen.
How do you know? It could have been a sexual thing. That might be how they do it.
Look, I don't even want to go down the road. You're forcing me to go down. This is you. This is you forcing me down this road, Rob. Remember that. What'd she do? She shoved the eggs back up there, and then they had intercourse.
No. I'm talking about this. Maybe this is how they get. Maybe this is how they get their jollies.
What, he fucks a cylinder?
Maybe.
Does it have like a port or something, or does he just open the lid and just?
Maybe she takes off her gown and does a little dance in front of him, and he's like, "Yeah, baby."
Everything about this conversation is better than the last 3 episodes of The Mandalorian. Just FYI.
I don't think everybody prematurely ejaculates like you do, Rob, when a naked woman dances in front of them.
Who said it had to be a woman?
Fudge Round before? Do you last longer?
Oh, Rob, you got a haiku for us this week?
Yeah, I sure do. Hold on one second. I'm making a slight change to it. Yeah.
I've got it
in there. No, actually, it was How Much I Hate You. But
that's fine. Whatever.
This one is titled It Is the Way. Darksaber wanted. Killing imps is her business. Badass Bo-Katan.
Wait. Did you spell it out? Business?
Business?
Yes. Business.
God damn, Rob.
BID_NESS. Business.
I got it.
Business.
Jesus. Eat a fudge round.
Business.
All right, Rob.
That's your business.
Now, I've got it on good authority that you probably don't have an accurate count.
Oh, no.
This week.
No.
So
I do.
We're gonna get your count this week. We're going to have the total tally, and we're going to put it to our listeners to double check you because I don't believe you.
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
I did. While Crowley was going on about what he would like to see with the Mandalorians and in the future and all that, I rewatched the episodes. all the shooting parts. No, I rewatched the shooting parts. I really did.
Part.
I had my phone right here and I was going to town. So the kill count is 9 for this episode. We've got 1 confirmed kill when the mind flayers jumped him in the alley, not on the ship. He was underneath the water during all of that. You've got 1 confirmed one as soon as they got into the ship. You've got another one when they did the smoke bomb, and then you've got a grand total of 5 when he went Leroy Jenkins on the entryway.
All right, so that's
I'm sorry,
9.
2.
What was your initial count?
8.
No.
I said 8.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
No,
No,
you
the
didn't.
initial one I said for sure it's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. So there was 9
So
there.
listeners,
What
double
website
check
did you
him
get this
and-
number from?
Dude, I'm telling you, I rewatched all the killing parts on my phone.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't ask me what you were talking about. I know it had something to do with Mandalorians and
No, I
you
don't-
wanted it to be
it's
about
fine.
the
You're not
cult
the only
and
one.
all that. Yeah.
Look,
so
you're not the only one that doesn't.
I'll find
listen
out.
to me.
I'll find out on Wednesday when I re-listen to the show.
Yeah. All right. Look, here's my question. My question is this: have you always not counted the deaths yourself?
So for season 1, yes, because there was a website that had it all figured out and timestamped.
Wow.
For season 2,
Wow.
I did count them for
for the 2 filler episodes where
where there
fuck all
wasn't
happened?
much. Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah, you had 8 and you had 8 and 3.
All right. So
that was
I don't
easy.
trust your overall count at all.
No,
I
you
don't.
should. No,
No,
you
but
should.
I don't. But I don't. I don't trust any of it. I think that if you were if you were a man of honor, and I mean, people who eat fudge rounds are nothing but man of honor, you should go back and watch season 1 and give us a complete kill count, and then you can watch the next 3 episodes and give us a overall picture and compare it to what other websites have. Like, you trusting other people out there who I have shit all over these idiots for the most of the last 3 episodes of Saddest, and you're just taking their word for it.
Well, yeah.
Do you normally take people's words just for granted on the fucking internet? Like, if someone's like, "Hey, come to my house. I got some candy. I got some fudge rounds over here."
Yeah.
Is that
Why
what-
is Chris
yeah,
Hansen here?
You can double check it yourself. I just posted my source for season 1.
I don't care what your source is. As far as I know, they're feeding you fudge rounds, so you're pimping their fucking numbers.
Maybe,
Ah.
but you believed it.
Well, yeah, until I found out you were being duplicitous.
No, nowhere did I
That's a
ever
big
say
word,
that I
duplicitous.
am physically counting the number of
that
kills myself.
That was certainly, if that wasn't explicitly
Look,
said,
why,
it was certainly implicit.
why-
Is that you were counting them yourself?
No. Why reinvent the wheel when it's been done for you for season?
So,
I'll tell you
I
what,
mean,
When you came to
every
me and
time-
said, I want to do a Mando kill count, and I said, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great idea. I thought you were going to do a Mando kill count.
I did.
You
I
didn't
have
come
been.
to me and say, hey, I want to report on other people's Mando kill counts.
I got to wait. Look, Rob, this is what I need you to do.
Yeah.
Start at season 1, episode 1, and every time
Perfect.
Mandalorian kills somebody, eat a fudge round.
Dude, I can't do that. That's 79 fudge rounds minimum.
Well, you don't know
Actually,
that. You're
I'm at
taking somebody
99.
else's word for it.
I'm at 99 fudge rounds. Actually, okay, so let me back up just a little bit. Let me backtrack. Chapter 1, I did count them, and I got 17 kills. I checked a website, and it was 17 kills. And I said, okay, they're counting the same stuff I am. And they explain
You
it in
did
this
one
website.
spot check. It was like, yep, it's accurate.
Yep, that's
Hey,
it.
dude, that's more spot checking than Facebook does. Or Snopes or any other place that goes, oh, these are facts. No, not facts.
All right. Look, I know what you're getting for Christmas now. It's a calculator and some fudge rounds.
Perfect. I know what you're getting for Christmas, and it is a big bag of fuck all.
Okay. Well, that's good. You'll have a bag then, because you can just keep the bag. You'll have a bag then to put all the
No,
fudge
you're
rounds.
getting the bag. It's going to be full of shit. Dog shit.
Well, you said fuck
Just
all.
like you.
You okay? Well, I guess that's the show. Our intro and outro are Fudge Rounds by Fudge Rounds.
Nice.
Yeah, so next week we're going to be discussing Chapter 12 of The Mandalorian.
Are we really?
Yeah, that's the
sure about
rumor.
Let's talk about Discovery,
We should.
Rob.
Okay.
No.
I'll give you look. I will buy you as many fudge rounds as you fucking want if we just take over the show next week and start talking about Discovery.
That could be fun. What was, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Now, so
Or Star
the Chapter
Crunches?
12
Oatmeal pies.
IMDb description
No, I don't like oatmeal pies.
is The Mandalorian rejoins old allies for a new mission.
So this is the Prison Break episode.
No,
we had last year.
So we're gonna
let's
see.
fucking hope
We're gonna
not.
see. Gina
Gina Carano and Carl Weathers, possibly. I mean,
Yeah.
they're listed as the cast,
Chubbs.
but again, I don't trust what
And Chubbs.
IMDb. That's Carl Weathers.
No, his name's Chubbs.
Get it right.
Yeah. I mean, Apollo Creed's fine too, but he's dead. Chubbs is at least in heaven, eating fudge rounds with his.
You don't
one
think
good
Apollo
hand.
Creed went to heaven?
He seemed like an asshole, so probably not.
Probably not.
Well, you think he's in purgatory, or did he just go straight to hell?
Purgatory was actually made up in the Middle Ages by the church so that they could get more money out of people. So
Yep,
purgatory is not really a thing. It's
Yep.
either
How
heaven or
much
hell.
did you donate?
okay.
Oh, that might. Man, I'm sorry. You're still in the 7th level of purgatory.
Purgatory
Yeah.
was made
Donate
up, but
$20
not heaven
more
or hell.
dollars, and
Correct.
we can
Gotcha.
move you up to the ultra level.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to go by like if you're basing it on the book that the religion is based on, which is the Bible, the purgatory is not in the Bible. Heaven and hell are both in the Bible. So
Well, purgatory may have come in on a sequel. Maybe it's an extension to the mythology.
did Dave Filoni write it?
Yeah.
Because it sounds pretty Dave Filoni-ish.
Bible Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo. All
No,
right,
they
that's
didn't
what
have
we got for
electricity
this
back
week.
then.
Our intro and outro music is Welcome Home by Cambo. Podcrawl music is Snack Picks by Machette. If you like the show, please rate and review us on iTunes. You can leave us feedback
You're
on
not
our
a fan of
Discord
Hostess,
channel at
Rob?
smokinganddrinkinginspace.com
What?
/Discord. On Twitter at
Like
@Satis_podcast,
Twinkie,
or you can email us at
Suzy Q's,
smokinganddrinkinginspace
ho-ho,
@outlook.com. If you
I
want
like
to throw a
ding
few
dongs.
nickels our way, you can become a Patreon supporter by going to
Also
smokinganddrinkinginspace.com
like
/Patreon.
Twinkies. Take a bite and it squirts
And
out.
make sure to visit Creative Brain Candy for more great shows and other creative works at
I just like to
creativebraincandy.com.
spread the
For this week,
take the Suzy
I'm
Q,
Jason.
Spread it open and lick the cream out. Oh, hi.
Oh
Let's
my
just
God.
end right there where he talks about licking cream out.
Jesus Christ. I apologize, and we'll talk to you next week.
Hmm.
What was that?
Oh, that was me.
How's that
burping.
fudge round coming back up?
Oh man, it's about the same.
Got to watch for that sugar spike now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to eat a fucking fudge
A
round.
fucking fudge round, yeah.
Fuck off.
You're my fudge. You're the fudge round to my Wilford Brimley, Rob. That's what you are.
Y'all have squigglies yet?
Oh yeah,
No, I'm still.
He's
Jesus
still eating
fucking
fudge round.
Christ.
Yes, I have it. I have fudge round.
He's
Quigley's.
nibbling it. He can't eat the whole thing at once. He's taking small bites to control the flow of sugar to his system. And yes, I do indeed have squigglies. Oh shit, Rob, life would be boring without you.
You did pretty good there. I mean, he was just going to
he just
town.
plowed right through it.
Wow. I think
Yeah.
he mutes us during his outro.
No, I don't.
He does.
I just
He
learned to
turns
tune
it back
you out.
on right at the very end.
I just learned to tune you out.